Hey Mark, are you ready to record the show?
Hey buddy, get in here. It's Saturday morning. We gotta talk toys. Gotta remember to clean the coffee strainer. Yeah, buddy. Slicking it back.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How in the heck are you?
I am well. How are you doing, man?
Dude, I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Has it been 1 week since I've seen you?
2 weeks,
It's been
dude.
2 weeks since
2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, you were at or 3 weeks ago, you were at a Mythic meetup.
Mm-hmm.
Right? No. 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. You were at a Mythic meetup. Curtis filled in for you. And then you and I were gone last weekend to ZoloCon.
Yes.
And yeah, it's been 2 weeks since you've been on the
hugged
show.
the hell out of you too, man.
Man, we got in some loving. Lots of loving. I didn't realize how many pictures you and I took together, just the two of us. I had to literally kick them out. I had to kick out some of those selections.
That's okay. Those are for us, man. Those are for us.
Those are just for us. Yeah, especially the after hours. Wow.
That's for our Patreon.
Yeah, exactly. Sign up on that Patreon. Maybe. We got a crew in here already. Why don't you say hello to the say hello to the chat this morning?
For sure. We got Curtis in the first one.
He's number one,
Morales.
baby.
Paul Morales. Hello, everybody. We got Jesse Marshall. Good morning.
Marshall, who I met at ZoloCon.
Absolutely.
And I think it was his birthday.
It was his birthday. We got Brian Carr. Happy Saturday, everyone.
The man who made last weekend happen.
Man, if it wasn't for him, we would have bought less toys. We would have had our own room, but we would have had a lot less toys, man.
That's right.
He made it happen. The Carr Manor was where we were at. Got to hang out with his family.
I helped his daughter with a school project. I hope she aces that.
Right on, man. Right on. Yeah.
Shout out to Katie and her claymation.
There you go. There you go. His basement is just top tier, man.
I was going to show a video of it, but you know what? I didn't clear it with him first. I was like, maybe he doesn't want people knowing what he's got down there, So I didn't clear it with him. So I didn't load it into the show today.
Yeah, a lot of nice stuff down there. So we got Tango Toys. Hello, all. We got my brother Omar. How we doing? Happy Saturday, everyone.
And I got in some good Omar time at ZoloCon as well.
Did you? Right on, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And we sat do you remember when we went to Buffalo Wild Wings that night? I sat next to Omar and his wife, and man, it was just such a good time to get to know him because he was new at Legion's Con, right. And I don't think I met him at Legion's Con. He was new to the gang, and he was new on the block. So
we welcomed him with open arms. We welcomed him
and slick hands
for sure. We got Chris Johnson, my buddy Chris, in the house. We got Larry Hodge, Larry's Geeky World. How you doing, Larry? We got Chris Collects down here. Says, good morning, toy nerds. That is us.
Chris, I got your, real quick, I got your package off in the mail. I think it was Thursday morning or Friday morning. I can't remember, but I got it off in the mail. You got some Action Force goodness heading your way, buddy.
Okay. Exciting. Very nice. We got the Mank in the house. Articulated Times, it was awesome to see him and his lovely wife Jamie.
You know what was the best thing about getting to hang with Steve this weekend, and I'm sure he would agree, is that he was not locked behind a table the entire time.
I didn't know he had legs.
Yeah, I just thought he was like in a little hover pod from the torso down. He would just hover.
Like stumps. He had like monkey,
like Watto,
monkey
just
toes
fluttering out from behind the
little hover.
Welcome to my table.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm really bad at that. But we got my boy Brett. Brett is in the house. My man sleeps in now.
Yeah, making everybody's Mythic Legion's dreams come true.
That is true. I just opened a baggie of bones and stuff that he had traded me for. Some good
Nice.
stuff. So thank you, Brett. We got the stately car manor. Yes, Heinrich, absolutely. It is very stately. Brian says, you can show whatever you want next week, Mark. The basement redesign is underway this weekend.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
so
saw
he
he removed the couch and
right,
he's putting
big
some
beautiful
more
couch. And so yeah, he's clearing out the creature comforts so that he can get more toy display. You know, after a
right.
while, it'll be like a museum where you just have to stand up and have a drink and you know, look around, and you got some little cheese and cracker thing.
Take the TV out now because now you can't sit down and enjoy the TV. So you just got to
watch it. Yeah, if he's gonna be like that, TV's gone. More display space, but it's an amazing room. I would be in there. I mean, I would get in trouble. My wife would be like, you know,
I have to say, of all of the toy caves that I have visited, Brian wins. He's got the best. Yeah, for sure.
Hands down. And it's the carpet's like nice, spongy, soft. Like my toes were just kind of
Did you see me sit down over there and start playing with
oh yeah. I think I got pictures of it. Yeah. I love that. Yeah, I mean,
sat down in the floor, started playing.
It would be a great play area. You know what I mean? Like me and you, a Saturday morning. You know what I mean? You make me a grilled cheese sandwich. I'm there all day.
Spilling cereal milk everywhere.
Oh yeah, playing with toys all day, man. Anyhow, Omar is a great guy, and Omar says thank you. We got Mark, Bart, I'm reading it on this side, and I can't read it.
Thelma's.
Mark
Bar the Thelmas. I don't know.
Is that his name? Hello,
or
good morning.
Mark Bartholomew. I don't know.
That could be. I like how you said it, man. That was sexy. Brian Carr says, breaking news, Skeleton Thief Rix just announced as an unlock for passing 2,000 backers on the RPG. Man.
What does that mean? Skeleton Thief Rix. What does that mean? It
must be a named character.
You keep going through, and I'm going to hit the page and see if it's
anything
that we need to share.
Brett just got really excited right now. I'm sure he is the bone daddy.
He's rock hard right now.
Yeah, turgid. Tango Toys. What's up, guys?
I wasn't expecting that.
What's up, guys? It was a pleasure meeting you guys again. Absolutely, man. Candyman, good morning, guys. Candyman. Good to see you. Good to see you too, man. And it's good to be back. You know, I appreciate the people that hosted, that covered for me. Thank you, Curtis. But it's nice to be back, man. I missed my show. I got to see Mark, so that was good, but I miss being here, man. Brian Carr says, much appreciated, guys. It's always a work in progress. And Brian extended another invite to me for ToyCon New Jersey, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully I'll check out some barbecue. Jersey Shore Juggernaut says, my ambidextrous ones, good morning. Heinrich says, thanks for the video from ZoloCon. Yeah, I did a little video that I sent to the group chat just so they could, you know, feel like they were there, and it was awesome. We got James Studio Samudio. Good morning, friends. Brian says his name is Rix, and he's a named character.
I'm about to show it off. Show it off.
Okay. Let's see it. Let's
go ahead and wrap up. You got El Tidy and Omar, and then yeah.
Omar's like, well, because Omar's a bone guy too, and he's like, my pledge just went up, damn it. And Brett, I guess, sent me a text also.
Yeah, hang on. I'm about to share it. Ooh, this is a good one. I
got it. My guy moved a little bit too.
Yeah,
he's a beauty.
Let's see here. What do I want to do? What do I want
to do? If they add any more skeletons, Brett will have to unretire.
Yes, exactly. All right, here's what just got unlocked.
That is beauty. Look at those
soft skeleton thief scarf. Rix.
Oh yeah.
And this is what you're gonna get. Look at that right there.
So I wonder if Brett's going to put back a few of his regular Bone Boys and then, you know, change it to like half Rix. So Let us know, Brett, what you're going to do with this here, because
So somebody in the chat, either Curtis or Brett, is that a new piece for the lower leg? Like with the bone. All right. So I know we've had the bone knee going into like a boot, right? But what about that lower piece? So is this new, or is this from something else?
That calf piece? I don't know. It doesn't look familiar. Maybe it's,
you know what it makes me think of with the scarf covering half of the bone face? It makes me think of, there was somebody who did a custom Warhammer using the Cosmic Legion's what's his name? Is it Veloc Spear? Is that the blue suit? And they put like a was it Emil? Yeah, it was one of Emil's customs. No, it wasn't the blue suit, but it was like he made like a Warhammer character, and Emil, it wasn't the blue suit. I had that wrong. But he because I think it was before that figure even came out, but he had a scarf around like a half skull, kind of like this, and he made like a character from Warhammer, and it looked really dope.
Nice.
And that's what this reminds me of.
Now, Curtis says it's the first standard bone color knee, but Brett's saying it better be standard, but he says it looks too yellow.
Yeah, if you look right here, it almost looks a little miscolored, like mismatched, like, and I'm sure that that's just the lighting. So like, let's not like freak out over it. But yeah, because it just looks a little different. But this is dope. I like it. This looks like a lot of the Waltor the Mad. This reminds me of that, like the bones underneath, like that style of armor. I'm digging this. That's really dope.
Yeah, so it's rad. I think that's a skeleton. Skeleton. I know we would have just been jibber jabbering and not even known. So thank you.
I know. Brian Carr says if 4-H wants to reach all the unlocks, just keep adding skeletons, and Brett will carry us all across the finish line. 100%.
I mean, like the biggest unlock is a bone dragon, and that'll be it.
Yeah, at 4 million, that'll be unlocked. I'm not sure we'll get there.
But that's rad. It looks like a skeleton. I mean, a vampire skull.
Yeah, that's dope. I am down for that.
I'll take one. I'll take one or two.
All right.
Maybe
all right. Let's see. Let me go over the notes, guys. So today's show is going to be a ZoloCon 2026 recap. As you probably already guessed, we're going to be talking also about Toylanta is coming up in 4 weeks. And also you guys in 3 weeks have ToyCon New Jersey, right?
Yeah. Like 14
in 3
days,
weeks.
I think.
Yeah. Very cool. Toylanta.
20th.
Terrence, give me this. If you're going to Toylanta, this was a free admission to Sunday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use this. I will probably take this with me and give it to somebody there at the show because Omar and Jeff and I are only going up for Saturday. So we're all going to carpool. They're coming up from South Florida. I'm going to meet them in the Panhandle, and then we're all going to ride up. Speaking of things I got at ZoloCon, which we're going to talk about, here's my little badgie. I wore that today to keep me in the mood. I'm kind of rocking everything ZoloCon. I got this nice new lid from the fine folks over there. Brian Hickey give me this over at the Skeletron table, and then Gina made sure I got. Look at this. Gina made sure I got a Creative Realms t-shirt.
Nice.
Just my size. So thank you, Gina.
It's lovely.
Terrence, my lovely folks over there. I really appreciate it. Speaking of Brian Hickey, one of the things I got at ZoloCon was I have all of the Battle Action Force. If you're wondering who Brian Hickey is, he's like I think he's Irish. He's from Ireland, I believe. He is the bloke who is responsible for making sure that we have the beautiful library editions, the hardcover editions of Battle Action Force. I bought those. I knew he was going to be there beforehand. I wasn't about to put those things on my carry-on because they're so huge, but I wanted his signature. But they had these really nice art cards that kind of double as a big, because the books are oversized, so these kind of double as a bookmark, and I got him to sign one of those for me.
Nice.
So, since I couldn't get the book signed, that's the next best thing.
They're good dudes over there at Skeletron, man.
Yeah, especially if you want a free tattoo.
Hung out a few times.
Speaking of the 4-H roleplay game, they had these tiny t-shirts at the 4-H table, and I bought one. And I have a little
$5.
So now I can outfit one of my Mythic Legions in his favorite T-shirt when he's going to game night.
That's a good idea.
He's going to be Kanye the Giant. Kudos to anybody in the chat that gets that reference.
That's right.
William Golden's here.
Yeah, and Sig. We got Sig in the house too.
Sig in the house. All right.
Sig and Heezy.
All right. What else are we doing? ZoloCon recap. I'm going to go over all the stuff that I picked up at ZoloCon. You said I'm going rogue. You said I'm going rogue today. You said I'm going to. I'm just going to show off my
mail hall.
You're going to show off ZoloCon Hall next week because it's out in the garage, right? You said.
I was trying to declutter my room, and
there you go.
I found that it was a lot of stuff, so I kind of went hog wild and bought a lot. So I'm going to show that next week.
Yeah, that's totally fine. And then for our unboxings, we are going to unbox our favorite pickup. Each one of us has, and I don't know what yours is, and you don't know what mine is, mainly because I just decided right before we hit record.
Yeah, you did.
Speaking of hitting record, yes, 16 minutes. Should have checked before now.
Yes.
But we do have a beautiful little slideshow that we're going to go over.
Yeah. I'm going to let the people decide what I opened this morning.
Oh, nice. I always like it when you do that. So before we get into all of that, let's get our regular shenanigans out of the way with some commercials.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
We're going to kick things off this week with a wonderful commercial that I've never seen before, and Jersey sent me this. Jersey Shore Juggernaut sent me this just last night, I believe, or yesterday, or maybe the night before. I'm not sure. We were talking, and he sent me this. I have never seen this, and not only have I never seen it, I never had any of these toys when I was a kid either.
Okay. You got me my
It's new for your kids.
Laser light, it's Black Star.
Defender of right, he's ready to fight the evil overlord.
Laser light,
The Ice Castle is a mysterious place. He might meet the lava lord face to face.
laser light, it's Black Star.
From Galoob.
There we go. Never had those as a kid. Did you have any Black Star?
Yeah, I had Black Star, and I had his mount, which was like a green kind of dragon? horse.
Yeah, I remember seeing them as a kid, but I never had them.
I had the bad guy, and I think that was it. But it's cool. The swords glowed in the dark, and you could kind of put them together.
Nice.
But they were fun. They were kind of He-Man-esque.
Yeah, they look good. I remember seeing them. I just never. Curtis says he got in the Daredevil. What he's talking about is the CT Toys Black Shadowlands Daredevil yesterday because of my review. That is a fun figure,
dude.
You got one too. Yeah, man.
Yeah, thanks to you, man. I mean, and they're cheap. They're like $34,
yeah.
I think, 33.
Yeah.
But
it feels good, man. That's the best.
Boy.
Yeah, man. Feels good.
Yeah, thanks to you, buddy. So I recommend this. Sure.
Yeah. Sig says, yeah, that's ridiculous. Jesse Marshall, I remember that. I love Black Star. Chris Collect says the toys with a lighter flint built in. Lighter
flint. Rough on your little thumb too, because your thumb.
Could you light a cigarette? I wonder. Like, yo, what's up? Got me.
I think if you took
a square.
It probably if you popped off the little plastic piece, you probably could.
Oh, dude, Sig. So many things had gimmicks in the 80s, man. Everybody
I'm with Sig. I'm not a gimmicky.
Man, really?
Not really.
I love gimmicks, man. That's like the best thing, dude. It's like the best thing. I love them. Now, the only gimmick that I've never, and we could do a whole show on this, but you guys know, I'm not a big fan of like translucent or like glow in the dark figures.
See, I like translucent.
Yeah, it has to be a reason. Like I'm sitting here and I'm always reminded I have the translucent Tigra that Super 7 did in their Ultimates line, and that makes sense to me because he went invisible. Like that makes I do have that guy.
This is a great figure. I don't know if I have that Tigra though. I don't know if I have that Tigra.
You don't have that Tigra?
I don't know.
Let me show it to you.
I have most of those, but I may not have that one. This figure is a blast. I really like this one.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, I don't know if I have that one or not. I'll have to check.
Dude, it makes stuff like this makes sense to me. Like if your character goes invisible, like I'm all for it, dude. I'm all for it. Like, yeah, absolutely. Man, what else? All right, let's more commercials.
Let's do it.
Now the martial arts get real. WMAC Masters, World Martial Arts Champion. These WMAC Masters compete for each other's ki, and you control the action. Superstars, powerful sword slash. The Machine's pulverizing two-handed twist. Great Wolf swinging club. Red Dragon's double-handed sword. Olympus's brutal kick. And Tiger Claw's fearsome death grasp. Display their keys on the coveted dragon belt. So get real. WMAC Masters from Bandai.
Now, this is a little after my time. I want to say this was like 91 when I researched when this came out. But those figures just remind me. I've never seen those figures before, but they very much remind me of the Karate Kid figures. Again, with the gimmicks, the Chuck Norris figures, which I love. So gimmicks.
For sure.
Oh, should we get a clear yellow Chitara?
I think
like
there
she's
is one.
running.
Ooh. I think there is one, but it was kind of limited. Yeah, I never got a chance to grab her, but I think they made one.
See, I wouldn't grab one.
No, she's not. She's not clear. I'm sorry. She is yellow, but she's not clear.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's not. I don't think I would need one. But yeah, I don't buy a lot of translucent figures or glow in the darks. It's not my thing. It never was.
Okay.
I do remember these. I actually had one or two of these when I was a kid.
What you got?
Flip out the fun of Flipsiders, the games that look like cassettes, but they're a whole lot more. Flipsiders, new from Milton Bradley.
Did you ever have one of those?
I don't think I've ever seen those in my life.
Man, I had one that was like a dungeon crawler. It was, you flipped it out and it was like you had little pieces that you can move around like a dungeon, like little characters.
They look fun.
Yeah. Chris says, I don't need my toys to play for me.
Right. Absolutely.
See, that's pretty smart. That's a good way to put it. Absolutely. All right. What else we got going on? Andy's not in the chat, but his favorite part of the show. Name that tune.
He's been hit or miss, Sometimes he's here, sometimes he's not. He's busy, man. The guy's
got his head in the clouds right now. I don't think he's not on his game.
Can we blame him?
No. My man's.
We're happy for that guy. You get out there. Enjoy yourself, man.
Congrats, Andy and Ellie. You guys are rocking.
Right.
Let's see here. Let's play that clip.
Let's do it.
Hey, you guys, if you see Ophelia, don't tell her where I'm hiding.
Don't worry, Spence.
Our lips are sealed.
You're safe, buddy. Forget it.
Oh, boys, has anyone seen Spencer?
Not me.
Not me.
Not me. Oh, darn.
Okay, that's it. I think this is going to be a hard one because I think this was a more relatively recent cartoon that was designed to look old.
Okay.
I believe, because I don't remember this coming out when I was a kid. I'm seeing some Fonzie, everybody's rocking that Archie. Yeah, see, I think we might have even stumped Andy on this one. Are all of those guys brothers? I think they might have been.
Could have been.
Now, I'm not going to show the intro to this, mainly because the intro was about 3 minutes long, and it takes about a minute and a half for the music to even kick in and lyrics. It's kind of long and boring, to be honestly. Not Archie, but an Archie ripoff, 100%. Brett, you nailed it. It was Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I did not know this was a cartoon. I was really caught off guard by this. I remember the like the kids show, like the live action,
right? With Salem.
Yeah, what's her name? The blonde, the girl,
Melissa Joan Hart.
Yeah. I
How I
remember
remember
that.
that, I don't know.
Well, you probably had a Melissa Joan Hart
mean,
poster.
Maybe in my mind.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You might have. Speaking of ladies from the past, have you guys seen any pictures of Hillary Duff recently?
Rough.
Oh, I'm just saying. Yeah,
Rough.
you might need a little time alone if you do. Don't be searching Hillary Duff when your wife's around. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Sig knows what's up. Sig's like, yep. Yes, sir.
Say less. Say less.
All right. Let's see here. What we got. Wish list. I had this one squirreled away and listed as random. Because man, this is all kinds of craziness, man.
I'm going shopping.
We're going shopping. You've got the Lawman double holster set. You've got for John McGovern. Shout out to John and John's brother, who was a trooper, made it out to ZoloCon on a wildebeest because that guy had a broke leg.
I think he fell down the stairs or something, didn't he?
I think he was wrestling a bear, was the story they were going with.
Wrestling a bar.
Yeah. Official Lone Ranger 6-piece double holster set. We've got the Universal Studios Mini Monsters assortment, aka Super 7 Reaction. Look at that. They were hawking them at $238 back then.
Man. What's going on,
tariffs.
Brian Lynn?
Hey, man, listen to me. We're going to talk about these tariffs, studios. I need to see these prices going down.
Yeah, we haven't seen Jack.
Yeah, you think we're going to see any of that money back?
So I'm ready.
Figures. Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm seeing some stuff that I actually had as a kid. A lot of times I'm like, nope, didn't have that. Nope, didn't have that.
Check this out. We got the Dukes of Hazzard wrist racers.
Just
I remember
good old boys
having a couple of those.
Come
on, we got the Fort Courage play set. We've got some Sesame Street die-cast vehicle gift set. We've got the Dynamite City Foundry Sawmill play set. We've got the Navarone play set. That looks pretty dope. I guess this was a Toys R Us page. Man, we've got some good stuff. All right, what did you have from this page as a kid?
I remember one of the last Christmases I had actually got toys from my parents. I got that little Air Jammer Road Rammer at the bottom right. It's like you put air into it, you pump it, and then you release it, and that thing is gone. And that was a blast, man. I love that thing. And then the parking garage, I had something like that, but it was for Hot Wheels, I thought. Or Matchbox, man. Dude, any kind of play set like that with the little garage or the car wash, man, I'm having a good old time. Good old time. So yeah, I'm grabbing those. And then I love my Migos. So I would get the Batman and Superman Migos at the top. And the Lone Ranger, I love the Lone Ranger too. So I'd get the mask with the guns, and I had that. So I'd be rocking that. I would rock that now. I would go to work with we can't wear a mask to work like that, but
or fake pistols.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah. Ice would come and get me.
Ice would get you. There's no chance of that Lone Ranger belt fitting me as a kid. So anything that came with the
my
belt,
wrist, I think our arm, our
forearm. that would have been a bandolier for me because it ain't going around my waist.
Right.
I had two. I had something like that City Garage. Mine didn't have the elevator on the side, but it folded up into like a carrying case. I had that. I actually had this Mr. McLean's car wash. I had that as a kid.
Yes.
Those were like little foam. So you could like push a little lever, and the little foam rollers, you could push them next to your car and then spray water on them somehow. And then you could rotate them and it would clean. I had that, but I would probably pick up that Stomper 4x4 Wild Mountain set. That looks pretty dope. I love like little ramps and things to drive my cars over. And I was always a sucker for play sets. So give me that Navarone play set and probably that Dukes of Hazzard wrist racer. I loved Dukes of Hazzard when I was a kid.
That was a fun little, they had other cars besides the the General Lee, but yeah, that was a fun little. You just
you could like wind them up, on your wrist, and then like let them go. Like, man, I love that. I was again with the gimmicks. Let's check the chat. What's the chat saying? Pickle D is here. Chris says he had. Curtis says he's
for sure.
He's getting those Smurber Migos for sure. Brian Carr still on Hillary Duff. Used to watch Lizzie McGuire with my daughter. Yeah, exactly, man. I'm gonna watch Hillary Duff today. Omar says, yeah, no more tariffs. Like, yeah, man, I'll tell you what. Yeah, it ain't gonna. Don't even get me started. Let's see here. Candyman said, I was into diecast cars when I was a kid. I grew up and I got into it. You know what I saw this week at Target? I saw this new little end cap that had it was these I don't know who made them. I'm sure it was Hot Wheels, but I don't know for sure. But it was these monster trucks, like those big, like 4x4, like Bigfoot trucks, and they each came with a crushable car. Now I know this isn't anything new. We had crushable cars when I was a kid, but it had, and I don't know if they were like paper or if they were plastic or if they were rubber or if they had some sort of like collapsible mechanism in them, but I almost bought one because I remember having one of those as a kid. It looked dope. Sig says, my girl and I saw a sick ass General Lee lowrider bike. Yeah. My girl was, doesn't he know what that means? And I'm like, Mexicans don't give a fuck as long as the bike is clean.
That's a clean bike, Holmes.
I can tell you, man, like as a kid, I just loved the General Lee. Like I didn't know any of the history iconic of that. Yeah. And I would not, as an adult who grew up in the 80s, have a problem with buying a General Lee car and displaying it on my shelf because it doesn't represent that. What it represents for me is friendship and brothers and going on adventures and jumping, your car off of a ramp made out of hay and Daisy Duke.
And
Daisy
Cooter
Duke
and Uncle Jesse and
Daisy Duke
in them Daisy Dukes for sure.
Yes. And
definitely.
And Cooter, man, did you say Cooter and Daisy Duke? Because, man, did I tell you my family's gone? There's nobody here but me. Pickle D, did you see the new unlock from the RPG? If you're talking about the Rix, the skeleton thief, yes, sir.
Yeah, we just talked about it.
We covered that at the very beginning because it just happened right after we went live. So let's see what else we got going on. We did wish list. Oh, yeah. Remember this?
That's right, brother.
Oh, yeah. I'm just looking for somebody to stick their thumb in my lower back.
Oh, wait. Their thumbs are in their lower back. No, I don't think
thumb
I've
wrestlers.
seen those.
These are thumb wrestlers.
Just saw that.
You put your thumb in their lower back and you could wrestle. The commercial for it says real wrestling action. I don't know about that, but man, yes.
Interesting.
The original bum hole. This was before, 4-H discovered the bum hole.
Yeah.
This is pretty dope. Brian Carr says, RPG just passed $8,000 or 800,000, 800,000, not $8,000. Hey, Recon Rage is here. Omar says I had all of those. Curtis said I had those. Thumb wrestlers were awesome.
Never saw those.
Dude, I watched this really awesome like thumb wrestler commercial last night, and these two kids were at school, and one kid had the Iron Sheik and the other guy had Hulk Hogan. And I don't remember anybody like when I was a kid that purposely wanted to buy like Iron Sheik. And like that be their everybody wanted Hulk Hogan, or Macho Man. Like, everybody wanted a good guy. But then like the Iron Sheik walks out into the schoolyard or down the stairs and he's like, everybody go back to class. Like it was ridiculous. Like
you did that pretty good.
I like the Iron Sheik, man. He's dope.
I like Chris's comment. If you remember this, it's time to schedule your colonoscopy.
Absolutely. Yes. Or your second or third.
Yeah.
And hey guys, don't be afraid to get a colonoscopy. I've had one. It was one of the most pleasant experiences of my life. Yes, because I got, not to get into the weeds about it, but dude, you just go in and just lay down. You think like, oh, this is going to be weird for you or invasive, or it's going to be, you're going to feel pain. No, dude, you were in twilight. You were in twilight. And my doctors had me lay down on my side and they give me some funny medicine in my mouth. Like they just give me some little air. And they had what's his face? If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. That was playing in the room.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey man, whatever floats your boat, guys. And I was just kind of, hey.
You're up for it. You're a game.
Dude, I don't remember anything happening. Like they're like, breathe in, count to 10. And I'm like, do you like pina colada? And then that's it. That's all I remember. I woke up a little bit later on and they're like, hey, you're good. Mr. Thomas, you're
you're really good. You're like, quite well.
Not sure what happened. I don't even feel violated, but I appreciate it. Don't be afraid,
you
guys.
Owe me or?
Yeah, exactly. Did I pay you? You pay me? What? I don't know. If you're over 45, go get it done.
My doctor had me poop in a box, so I guess I don't know if that tested if I had any kind
while he was in the room.
I mean,
like a litter box.
As long as he doesn't look me in the eye, I'm okay. Just don't look at me when I'm kind of straining a little bit.
Do you like cover it with dirt when you're done?
I mean, I kick it with my one leg.
They sent me those in the mail. I did those in the mail, and then they're like, now it's
I thought that was all you needed to do. I thought that was it.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
This conversation took a crappy turn. Curtis is correct though. The night before, that is the bad part. Yeah.
Not so fun. Not so fun.
I think Mark got bad touched by his doctor. Yeah. Show me on Macho Man where the doctor touched you. Oh yeah.
Where'd he put his thumb?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know about the most pleasant thing in my life. Sorry about that, Mark. Yeah, I know. I've heard horror stories from other people.
I heard it hurts. I didn't know it didn't hurt. So I was always worried.
Dude, I was in Twilight.
What happened? So you didn't feel anything. You didn't feel anything. No,
I didn't even know they was doing anything.
I did have a large black man like cup my balls one time, and that was a little awkward.
Yeah,
he was a doctor, but he was a Green Beret, and he just had a nice firm, like he was at the market, like testing the cantaloupes or the plums to make sure that,
and that was the last.
He had big hands.
That's the last time Greg answered a personal ad in Las Vegas.
Exactly.
The doctor gave Mark a Slim Jim. Exactly. Andre the Giant's not the doctor. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Big. You see those hands coming at you? Oh man, too much info. You're right, Chris.
I know,
right? Let's move on.
Let's move along. What else we got here? Let's do
Our friends.
All right.
Much about us.
I know, right?
So how much do you have? Is this going to be like?
I got a lot because I'm showing off what I got at Legion's Con. I mean Legion's Con at ZoloCon. So, but I can kind of go through some stuff pretty quickly.
I've got
like
2, 4, 6, about 8 things, 9, 10.
I came away with 3 of the legendary warriors. 1 I have traded to my good buddy Rob. And so I came home with 2 for myself, and I painted them their extra heads up. So I wanted some war paint heads, and so I painted some up. So these are my two legendary warriors. She's fantastic. I've now learned that, and I think I shared this with some of you guys at Legion's Con or at ZoloCon. Sorry, I keep saying that. That I am now going to start referring to women using 2.0 lingo. Because that's the kind of lady I like. Ladies with 2.0 parts. Be like, damn, girl, those some 2.0 thighs you got. This is all that I have kept from my ZoloCon Grim the Executioner exclusive. I kept the hood and the chains and the axe, and I kind of rebuilt him using some of my armory parts from Legion's Con. This is my Grim the Executioner. Nice. I wasn't a big fan of that figure, but I'm a huge fan of this guy. So this is my executioner. And then one more thing I'll show in this little block is thanks to Heinrich putting this bee in my bonnet back at Legion's Con. He picked up this Borderland Hordes head painted by Mark Calvo, and I had wanted one ever since, and I happened to be there, and I walked by the Borderland Horde table, and they had two of these. I bought one, and Steve Mank bought the other, and this is absolutely gorgeous. And this is my new King of the Dwarves. He doesn't have a name. King Calvo, I guess, is what he'll be known as.
There you go.
But I absolutely love that. And the head pops off. The little helmet comes off too. So that's just beautiful. I love it. This is my new, what's his face? What was the other king that we got? It's going to give him a run for his money. Iron Jaw, Bromden Iron Jaw.
Bromden, yeah. This I got from my friend J-Lo Fidelity at ZoloCon. So this is a ZoloCon pickup. He had posted, he did a claim sale, and I love the engineer, the Tusk engineer. It's probably my favorite. And the light just doesn't do it justice, but it's just a gorgeous figure. So thank you to J-Lo for this. J-Lo Fidelity.
It looks like the arms and the legs are like pearlescent.
Yeah, they are
pearl.
kind
of. Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful pearl. But yeah, I had to have it. And I'm like, I don't really buy a lot of customs, but this one was just too gorgeous, and was really.
That's also
honored.
one of your favorite cosmic figures too, right?
Yeah,
yeah. Engineer.
Really honored to get that. Thank you, J-Lo Fidelity.
I was totally on my wrestling kick last weekend. While there, me and Omar is such an enabler when it comes to wrestling figures. So first off, I picked up something. This is something of a grail for me, because I absolutely loved these toys as a kid, even though you guys know I didn't watch wrestling as a kid. I was kind of deprived of that, but I had the toys, and I got this guy who was one of my favorite toys when I was a kid. And this is the Hasbro Series 1 Ultimate Warrior, and he does this. So I'm not sure. Like, I don't think he was supposed to have like neck action. I think it was more of like you could put a figure in his arms and then do that, and he would throw them.
I could see
I think that was more like maybe you could put a figure across his arms and then let it go, and he would throw them up in the air. I had this as a kid. This is great condition. Like, the paint on it is beautiful.
Yeah, he looks
$15. The effect, the gimmick works. Like, there's no problem with the spring. And now I'm like, shoot, I got to go buy more of those guys. But Zombie Sailor Toys was there. I did not know they were there. Omar put me on to them being there, and I went and got one of their brand newest releases in their Heels and Faces line, which is the King Macho Man Randy Savage, Macho King Randy Savage here. I absolutely love this figure, but they also had a sale going on. Instead of like $36 each, you could do 3 for $85. And just the night before, my favorite contemporary wrestler made his WWE debut, which was Danhausen. So I picked up the Danhausen Heeses and Feels. Heels and
the Heezies and the Feezies.
I love Danhausen. He's hilarious. I feel the need to tell, like, I told the chat that I have a Danhausen story about how I used to hate this guy. I think I told Omar at the con. But when I first saw Danhausen, I came across him on YouTube, and he was reviewing action figures of himself. And so, or he was reviewing wrestling figures. And I thought this guy was a toy tuber. I did not know he had any ties to wrestling at all. I was just like, who is this dude? He's weird. He's got on this weird clown makeup. He's in his basement that looks like he could have somebody tied up. Like, the lighting was weird. It looked scary. And I was like, I don't get this guy. Like, what's going on here? Is this guy like for real? And he seemed annoying. And then I saw like some clips of him later on, like he's actually going up to other wrestlers and like talking to them. And I'm like, is this guy like, does he want to be a wrestler? I don't understand what's happening here. And then I saw him wrestling and I'm like, is this like a Logan Paul or a Jake Paul situation where this guy just thinks he can do things? I did not know his trajectory. I did not know that he used to be like a wrestler who didn't have the face paint and wasn't called Danhausen, and he didn't really make it, and he really wasn't that big. And then he creates this character who's kind of like this Svengoolie, like Elvira, persona of night kind of person, known as Danhausen, which is his real last name. And he goes by the idea that he's very evil, but he's also very nice. And so my buddy Scott, who I do the podcast with, was like, dude, like the easiest way to describe Danhausen is if Deadpool was like a real person, that's kind of his shtick. And then I was like, oh, so he was a wrestler, and then he starts reviewing figures, and then he became, and now he's made it into the AEW, and then now he's made it into like WWE. And I now am in love with this guy. Like, I love his ideas, man. Like, I love like the whole idea, like his whole concept. I dig it. And I don't know. I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan.
Apparently
so
you are. Apparently you do.
180 on this guy. Complete 180. Let's see. Sig says beautiful. Let's see here. Omar says, I need a fellow wrestling figure collecting brother. Yep, you got it, buddy. We're doing it. All right. 1-6. Hey, Trevor. Gents. Let's see here. Oh, Brian said he had that Ultimate Warrior back in the day. Yeah. Omar did. Yeah, he got Mr. Hughes and Hakushi. With the set we picked up. So yeah.
Hakushi.
The first ever I heard of OG Danhausen was on the Jim Cornette podcast of all places. Yeah. Oh, there's Nikki. I'm glad she's here because I got some pictures of her.
So awesome to meet her.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, we've been talking
somewhere
for years.
before. I thought I'd met her at a con, maybe I'd seen her, but never met her. But super awesome to see her.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, your turn. What you got?
So I placed an order 2 years ago for Scapular and Umbra, and finally got those on Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm looking forward to opening those sometime this weekend. And I placed another order and got them. We got Bodvar, this amazing, gentle-looking bear, until his little claw pops off. Looks like he has one little broken claw. And I got Atlas, who is just freaking metal, man. This guy is people with OCD have issues with his different boot, different arm, but Atlas figure's rad. I love it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right up my alley. Any character that has a lot of gear on them that looks like they're over encumbered
is geared up.
I love it.
This bear, man, I mean, it's like, I think Brett weighed him. He's like 3 pounds and something. But it's just a solid chunk. Like, there is no hollowness in this guy. And the texture of the fur, it just, it's awesome.
So Brian opened this in front of his wife, Kelly, and she honestly thought that was like soft fur. She was like, is that soft fur? Did you guys see the picture gallery that Nolan Collects put up of that bear?
That was
laying
awesome.
down doing this. Like, it's incredible. Let's see.
You're incredible.
Pickle D had a question about my glasses. Mark, how many pair of glasses do you own? So I get this question a lot. I'm wearing these today because I love the Celtics, and Jason Tatum returned last night after 10 months after tearing his Achilles. But I actually only own one pair of glasses. So these are from a company called Pair Eyewear. I'm always shouting them out because I love them. So you buy your frames and your lenses, and then these are magnetic toppers. They call them toppers, and they just click right on. I have a stack of about 15, and I just change them out daily. So I've got, this is like this is Beskar from Mandalorian. It just looks black, but if you look at it up close, it's like I have a lot that are Star Wars. So like these are Star Wars. I have like just randomness. I've got some Marvel, I've got Batman, I've got some that just look, kind of profesh. So yeah, you and they guarantee that if you start with a pair of frames, they will never discontinue the frames because they know people like me, you start buying. This is my third pair of eyewear glasses, and I keep buying more and more of the toppers. And so they don't want you to ever get to a point to where like you can't buy a topper for your frames anymore, and then all of your old frames are defunct. So yeah, man, that's what that is. I get a lot of people usually freak out when I'm in public and they're like, "Oh, I love your glasses," and I do this, and then they instantly are like, "Oh, how'd that work?" Pair eyewear, they're geniuses. Yeah, it's kind of like I've got a couple Batmans too. You're like, Batman, holy shit. Yeah, I do have a couple of Batmans as well. It is also, they're kind of like Apple in a way. They have figured out a way to where they keep you continually buying their product. I will never switch to another company to buy my glasses because I have all of these toppers. Like, why would I ever switch? So they're like Apple. They've figured it out. Ahoy, Terrence. Gina, give me a shirt. And I love it. Welcome to the show, Terrence. All right, buddy. You got, you know what I'm going to show? Because you just showed off a lot of your rising suns.
Sure.
I have one rising sun because I did not back with the Four Horsemen. I think it was the last wave that I didn't back from them. Moving forward, I think all the new waves I have. But I was there and I traded with Dr. Brent and I got Manisha. Ammunition. And I love this figure. This was one that was not on my pre-order list. I didn't care, but I was next to him in line and he had one. He brought one he was like, I'm just going to trade it to somebody because I have an extra and I don't want it. And I was like, I will take it. And I'm so glad I did. She is gorgeous.
Great figure.
I love this figure. So
sure.
That's my next pickup.
Awesome. I got these in the mail from 5K. They're the Fury Toys blank body female. And I think they're going to be using these for, their regular, more deluxe type of figures. But it's a really well-engineered body that is cool. And they're not that much. I think they're $30 each in that area. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more.
Those are some nice figures too. A buddy of mine got one as well. He's been
good for customs
sharing it. Oh yeah, for sure. I've seen some customs using mythic parts for those. That looks really cool.
Absolutely.
Omar says I accidentally ordered 4 Manishas, but not by accident. But now I'm glad I did. Yeah, she's pretty dope. And cool. 3 different looks right out of the package. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's see. I want to show off some. Before I get into some of the bigger stuff, I want to show. I stopped by. You knew this guy, right? Like the guy at Lone Wolf Labs. What was his name? Justin.
Kevin Johnson.
Kevin Johnson. Okay, so I picked up 2. I've already primed them, but I picked up 2 bookcases that I'm going to be painting up and using in my dioramas and my toy photography. So I'm really excited to get these. I already primed them. They were black. You can see on the back, but I've already got them primed up. And I realized that there's still like a lot of like little support pieces in here that I didn't notice at first. So I've got to get those out and probably re-prime those pieces. And then, but it's all like nothing falls out. It's all one piece. So I don't have to worry about these books and stuff. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. As soon as I finish up the last 5 or 6 pieces for Heinrich, I'm going to move these.
I look forward to seeing those.
Production. Yeah, I look forward to painting them. It's going to be fun.
This was inspired by you. You had, I don't even know what time it was. I feel like it was either late at night or early in the morning. You like sent me a link and you're like, buy this. And I'm like, okay. So I one of my first and only Transformers. I love this guy in the Sea Spray. Yeah. Those are like my favorites.
The blue and yellow boat.
Yeah, I don't have him, but I have this guy now, thanks to you.
Well, we were down in Brian's basement, and you saw him, and you're like, I always wanted to get that guy. I think Brian had a different version.
He's got like a deluxe.
Like maybe from like a third party or something. Yeah. And I was like, you need to get the new Hasbro one because it's a perfect remake of the old. Yeah. And then lo and behold, Toy Shiz posted a link this week, and he was like on like discounted Amazon for like $18. And I'm like, $18. Get this.
Yeah. So I got it like the next, they shipped it like that night and I got it the next day. So My wife
So-
was like, "You got me a transformer," and I'm like, "No, that's my transformer.
I'm sorry.
That's mine."
I know it had your name on it, but
I had
Hey,
I
I
had
wanted
bought
to-
something else for her. Go ahead.
I wanted to say something real quick about these. I meant to say this when I talked about these, but okay, so you guys know the controversy about the redheads, right? So you're like, we dodged a bullet, they pulled the redheads out, and we were able to get that figure. But I want to say that the reason we even have that figure in hand right now was whoever's decision, and Trevor may know this, whoever's decision it was to put the blonde head photograph on the card is the true hero. Because if this had been a redhead on the card, I don't think we would have gotten this figure at ZoloCon.
Valid.
I think they would have had to pull the art card, have it reprinted, or do something different. So whosever decision this was to put the blonde head on there, we dodged a huge bullet, because I was doing the review this week. I was working on the review, and it's going to go up Monday. And when I got to this part and I turned it, I thought, if that had been the redhead photograph, which could have easily have happened.
Right.
I mean, they had four
Yeah.
heads to choose from. They could have easily chosen. I mean, 50-50, right? Two were red, one was blonde, one was
I didn't
black.
even think about that.
If this card had been red, I don't think we would have gotten that figure. They would
You're
have had
probably
to
right.
pull the card, redo it. They probably would have been like, yeah, this is too much to do before ZoloCon. We're not having it. You're not going to
We're
get
not
that figure
doing all
right now."
that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Or Terrence is right. A sticker. Brilliant. Yeah, there's Terrence, always with the logistics.
Smart dude. He's a smart cookie. Next
Yep.
pickup that I had mailed to me was a Akuma from Jada Toys.
I got him this week too.
I am interested in the Storm Arena.
Yep.
I love Akuma, so
Yeah.
happy to pick this guy up.
I saw one
Very
of him
cool.
at ZoloCon. Somebody had him. He was $39.99, and I'm like, I was tempted, but I was like, dude's already on its way to my house. Like,
Yeah.
resist, Mark. Resist.
Resist.
Gentlemen do prefer blondes. I know I do. I wanted to show this off because this was something that was inspired by Jersey. We were talking one night, and he sent me a picture of his 1980s cartoon collection on DVD, and he was like, here's all of my like 80s cartoons, and this is everything I own. And I was like, I need one of those, and I immediately went on Amazon to see if they had it. I got the complete Jason the Wheeled Warriors,
Ooh.
the whole series on DVD, $16. This is one of the raddest intro songs of any 80s cartoon show. And then that got me into, now on eBay, I'm watching a few Wheeled Warrior lots on eBay. Damn, they're expensive.
Where'd you get that?
Amazon. It was $16.
Yeah,
And,
send me the
it-
link.
it-
I'll have to check
Yeah,
that out.
dude. It's I think it's
I adored
it
that
is-
show.
it's 5 discs. It's the
Those
complete
toys,
series.
but yeah, those toys. You're right. They are expensive on the secondary for sure.
Yeah, it's 5 discs. So I don't know if this show had 5 seasons or one really long. It's all 65 episodes. Based on the popular line of Mattel toys and scripted by acclaimed writer J. Michael Straczynski, creator of Babylon 5 and of, comic book fame. Yeah, all 65 episodes. I am super stoked. I can't wait. There's nobody at my house. When I'm done
There you
here,
go.
listen, when I'm done here, Hillary Duff and then Jason
It's
the Wheeled
happening.
Warriors. That's
Going down.
That's what's happening.
It's happening.
Oh, Jersey said that was just most, but not all. He was clarifying. It was a pretty nice collection too. There's our buddy. There he is.
Elijah, how are you?
Was talking to him right before this episode. We were talking, and I think he's going to be on soon, and he's lining us up a nice guest to have on as well.
Nice. I know. I'm talking to Faisal tonight. He's going to be on
Very
one
cool.
of my shows.
What else did I pick up? I picked up this. I went over to Chris from D13 Toys and 4-H. It was his birthday, so we were all over there enjoying cake and signing his birthday card, and I picked up his patina demon. I just absolutely love the paintwork on this that the production facility did. It looks gorgeous. I don't have any other D13s, but this guy will just fit into Operation Monster Force. For sure. He'll fit into 4-H wherever I need like a gargoyle in the background as like a statue or whatever. Like, this dude is just gorgeous. I absolutely love it. So kudos.
Yeah, I love patina. I'm a sucker for the patina.
I like good patina, and I cannot lie.
I got this guy. I don't know anything about him, but I thought he was cool. I like his little leg boots. Leg boots reminded me of the Hiss tank driver.
So. Yep. He's got like this little scope that comes down over his eye. He's like a sniper.
It's cool. I don't really buy classified anymore, but this guy I liked. So I was like, you know what? I'll grab him.
Yeah. Brick, I was looking on eBay and one of them was still in the package. It was brand new, mint in box. And it still had the Toys R Us label on it for it had been clearanced out. It was a wheeled warrior and it was clearanced out for like $3.99. And the guy wanted like $300 for it. And I was like, oh, Terrace.
I paid $100 for the arm one. And yeah. Pricey.
I am
but they're fun.
Yeah. Jersey he's a cartoon connoisseur. Yeah. He is, for sure. Yeah, that patina is pretty amazing. Let's see here. I have been Legends of Dragonor curious for so long. I have because I am a huge fan of Masters of the Universe, and these figures are scratching that itch, but I have never bought one. This year at ZoloCon, they had 2 exclusives. They had this guy in a blue variant and a red variant. And they were there promoting their newest wave, which were these 6 figures here. Cool. And they were promoting them. And the guy happened to have 1 case of these 6. And the only reason he brought these 6 in that 1 case was because they were all what he considered damaged. And so the box was open and had some damage. He had one of each of these characters. And I bought this guy because I'm not the biggest Mossman character fan on the planet, but this guy reminded me of, do you remember that movie The Green Knight that came out a couple of years ago?
Oh yeah, I love that movie
with Dev Patel. This kind of reminds me of that character in The Green Knight, and I loved it. It just looked great, and so I picked this guy up, and there's absolutely no damage to this card whatsoever, and it's even unpunched, which is the whole case was unpunched. But they each come with like a little build-a-figure piece, and you can build this guy over here on the side, which I kind of want to do. But these guys are hefty. They have some weight to them. You pick them up expecting them to feel like a Masters of the Universe Origins figure, and they're like twice as heavy. They've got some real quality plastic they're using. So I picked that guy up.
I got this guy from Big Bad Toy Store. I got some stuff from Always a Vader.
I think I got in like 5 Black Series figures this week from them.
Love my Vader. So I grabbed him. And this was a gift from my stepson. This was like right when the big boss fight thing was going on. He sent me this. But he's pretty cool. It's like a Red Knight from Boss Fight.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I will check him out. Thank you to my stepson, Julian. He's pretty rad.
Let's see here. My very first purchase of the show. Friday night, we're on the show floor, and right across from the 4-H table was the Creative Beasts studio, and they had this Smilodon, which his head is off because it was cold at Brian's, and I was popping and swapping. And
I need some of those.
But I have the black one of these thanks to Heinrich. He turned me on to these. They are the like most perfect scale.
They look cool.
Let me open this guy because
I need one
already
of those.
open and out of the package. And I wanted to show you guys, just in case you don't have any of these. They make some of the most scientifically accurate dinosaur figures out there, but they also make other creatures like the Smilodon, or as we know, the saber-toothed tiger. Here's one of the heads that he comes with, which is like so dope. Let's see if I can pop this on because it's quite a bit warmer here in my neck of the woods. Yeah, goes on beautifully, but he's super articulated. And you talk about scale, like absolutely perfect for Mythic Legions, like 100%. Like this could be not a mount, but like a pet or a familiar, like 100%. Like you can mix these in with Conan from Mezco, or the Fire and Ice from Frazetta Girls, or Savage Crucible. And so he's got one where the mouth is, you can open and close the mouth on this one. The teeth are on the outside. But I have the black one thanks to Heinrich, and I really wanted this one. And if anybody went by the Savage Crucible table, you would have seen one of these on their table painted a light gray by Nikki. She painted it, and it looks absolutely gorgeous.
I didn't see that. I'll have to check next time. I did not see that.
She posted some pictures on her Instagram, and like instantly people were like, "Are you going to sell that? Can I buy that?" Like if you
amazing
painting. Oh my God.
I remember she had some horses. She painted some 4 horsemen horses, I think, and they were just beautiful works of art.
Yeah, I think when I interviewed her for Meet the Collector, I asked her if the house was on fire and you could. I either asked her, it was either the answer to like your house is on fire and you can only grab one thing, or what is your favorite current figure? It was one of the two answers to those questions. She pulled a horse that she had painted, and she's like, I can't replace this. And I thought it was pretty dope. Yeah, she's painted some beautiful horses.
They are beautiful for sure. I got these from, was it God's Head?
God Beast.
Yeah. I have not opened them yet. I have them. I've had them for a few weeks, but just been busy. I got the silver. I think, didn't you get the silver too?
I do. Black? I have mine decked out in like the moth look.
Yeah. I'm all for the moth. So
yeah,
I got both of those. I'm excited.
They're so much fun, dude. They're so much fun. You know, I remember I brought my my white one to Philadelphia because I wanted to take some snow pictures with that guy. Speaking of Glio, since you brought that up, I bought this guy from our good buddy Jesse.
That's a great one.
Somebody's trying to call me on my phone. But we're not going to answer that right now. Yeah, Nikki is the best for sure. She does amazing work. Yeah, he gave me all the parts and pieces. I went ahead and picked up. This is that's my buddy Alberto calling me. I went ahead and picked this guy up. This is Thanos. Is that right? Is that his name?
Thanos, I think. Yeah.
Thanos, the bad guy, because I have this guy pre-ordered from 4 Horsemen in their Infinite line. I don't have Thaden pre-ordered. I have that guy. So I wanted one of those, and that's the Scaphoid colorway, I think.
Yeah, I grabbed that one at Legion's Con. Great figure.
Yeah, for sure.
I got this at ZoloCon.
Ooh,
I
nice.
love Delta 17. Really great, fun, smaller figures. They move really well. They're fun. They don't take up a lot of space on your desk or shelf.
Yeah, I know Mega J Retro is always at the shows helping them sell their figures.
Yeah, I love their stuff. They've got some new ones coming soon, so check them out. I always try to support those smaller toy lines. Hey, we got Jeff in the house.
Let's see here.
I wanted to have people or give them time to pick what I'm going to open today. So
go ahead.
I picked up this exclusive from Savage Crucible. We were just talking about Nikki. She was over there. And this is Brianar Vale. Did I say that right? How do you say it?
Sounds like it. Yep.
Brianar Vale. So I will open either this one, or I've got this Secret Soldiers of Fortune, the Agent. So let me know which one you guys want me to open today.
Yeah. So in the chat, you guys can either say Lynx or Spy. Say Lynx or Spy.
There you go.
Do you have any more pickups before we do openings?
I got Black Widow. I got another Black Widow. This figure, so good. Phenomenal.
Yeah. All right. Let me blow through the rest of mine as well. You just showed off Brianar Vale. I picked up a couple of those as well. Absolutely love this figure. So in love with it.
It was rad. I was not expecting to buy one. I got 2 for my stepson because he lives in California. And I was looking at it at their table, and I'm like, okay, I need one. And then you were playing.
I'm glad you got one because they sold out.
Yeah, you were playing with one that night, the preview night, and I got to check it out, and I'm like, okay, I need one of these.
You facilitated this purchase here. I got the Bastet retail version of Bastet. I
Awesome.
definitely wanted her for her colorway. I'm so happy I picked her up. Got her. Let's see here. Went over to the Action Force table and picked up a couple of blacks. I'm so glad I did because they also sold out. Yes. One of the really cool things is instead of action points for the black line, they're doing these little doubloons, these little coins. I thought that was pretty cool. A really, really dope figure. And my second purchase of the weekend that Cyberzoic Smilodon was my first was Bobby had made a post that they were bringing a very small selection of warehouse finds. He's like, these are the last warehouse finds we come across. I don't think we're going to have any more at other shows. And so they showed that they were going to have a Gemini, and I went over to the table and Jordan was working the table. He said, we have one. And so I stood in line from 4 until 5 when they opened, and I bought the only Gemini they had for like regular cost instead of markup, because she's typically about $80 to $100 on the secondary.
Great figure.
So I'm so glad to finally get her. She's one of the only past figures I don't have that I'm desperately looking for. So I got her. And then I also wanted to show off that I too got the Spy. Now I just want to let everybody know, because I know some people are thinking, I didn't know they were going to have the Spy and the Villain there at the show. Big Bad Workshop didn't announce it that they were going to have them there. They did and they didn't. They didn't announce that they were going to have them, so nobody knew it. And they also only brought one case of each. They brought one case of Spies and one case of Villains. That's the guy in the blue suit with the hood that looks like Cobra Commander. They only brought one of each, and they put them out, and they were gone like that. Like as the guy was putting them out, people were picking them up.
Thankfully, we were waiting in line.
Yeah, yeah. So I went ahead and also got this pack of heads and hands because I thought it would look really good with this guy, and they do. They're fantastic. Let's see. I just wanted to shout out Brian. Had a great weekend at Zolo with you guys. Hope you guys can make it back next year. We will get soft pretzels and cheesesteaks. We did get cheesesteaks. Brian took me to his favorite cheesesteak place.
Jealous.
Good Lord, it was delicious. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's go back and look here at some of the
it's a
votes.
Close race here. It's close.
We have 1 for Lynx, 2, 3, 4, and then for a Spy we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5 for Lynx. It's a tie. It's a tie.
Rocco, what should I open, man? The Spy or the Lynx? Or anybody that hasn't voted? Let me know.
Big Bad Workshop needs to bring more stock. They keep underestimating sales for sure. Yeah, Omar had the lucky weekend, man. Omar was pulling all the goodness.
I got sword and I lost it. Okay, Lynx. He says Lynx.
All right.
Okay.
You know what I'm going to do? Let me show off one other thing, and then I'm going to make everybody happy. This was the other thing I got at the show, and I was going to open this. I got the Phantom Core Trooper and then his armor kit. I got these two, but I tell you what, you open the Lynx, and I will open the Spy. And that way, everybody's happy. We'll make everybody happy.
We want
everybody to be happy. That's all my pickups too, by the way.
Okay.
That's everything. That was a lot. It was a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah, I'll do mine next week, and that's also a lot.
So here is the cross sale for the Soldiers of Fortune line. This guy right here is only available if you did like the all-in and pre-ordered the all-in. That's the only way you can get this Pimp Daddy Destro looking Joker. They had this guy there at the show. They had this guy at the show. They did not have anybody else. I personally want a couple of these Saboteurs. They look really, really dope. And then of course we get the black Close Combat Operative, and then we have a Ketchup and Mustard Soldier down here. They look dope. Series of Fortune, super like collector-friendly card back. You just slide everything off. So dope. All
Bill
right.
says
I
he
opened
is-
this guy at the show. He's so fun.
Bill says he's what's up, guys, listening while I make my mystery boxes. Is that
Ooh,
for
nice.
Chris Con again? Or maybe it's not called Chris Con anymore. Let us know where it's going to be at so people can check it out.
So out of the package, without buying like an add-on kit, you get 2 distinct looks. You get Spy with blonde hair and eye patch, and then dark skin guy right here. Those are the 2 distinct looks you can make out of the package, and they're both really, really good. You get a Soldiers of Fortune stand. Nice little printing on there as well. I'm excited to see what sword and what relic you get in your little baggies.
I know sword, and that's the one I lost. It's in the house somewhere.
Oh, you've already lost it?
Yeah, I opened looking for the sword because this is me. I'm bad. The 2 that I opened, I mean, I got 2 for my stepson that I shipped out. I opened his bags to see what he had, and he had the same one that you had. And so I shipped those, and then mine had this sword that was like kind of like a old English sword that had writing. Old English.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it says something like "cast me away" or something like that.
And I got some jewels. I got some little rubies and gold bars and things like that. That's fun. I love stuff like that. That's
I sent one of my packs to Rocco because he didn't get one of those. The little with the coins and jewels and stuff.
Oh,
so
he didn't get those, huh?
Yeah. I had an extra one, so I sent him one. All those packages went out on Thursdays for everybody who Bill says he plans to sell half online, half at ChrisCon. 40 total. Nice. Love it. Rocco says he just got the Toylanta exclusive. That must be the Sergeant Holiday figure in the mail, and I'm doing a review.
Yeah.
I need to, Lieutenant Holiday. I need to hit them up and see if I can get one.
Yeah, you should, man.
If he tells me, oh, I don't have them in, I can't send them out yet, I'm gonna go liar.
Yeah, I think Purple Gang, they've got one too.
Oh yeah. So he comes with this really cool briefcase. And it's got like this little handle that moves. The briefcase opens, and on the inside you can see he's got like some gear in there, and he's got some money. The cool thing is you can take the money out and you can put in like a little declassified or classifieds folder, and then it has another little plate on top that you can put on top of that, and it looks like money and stuff in there to hide the classified folder. So you can kind of customize that as you want. This is Curtis's favorite ASMR section of the podcast. It comes with a tiny little pistol, black with a little bit of silver paint on it. It does come with a silencer, and of course, it does also come with 2 blast effects for the pistol, and it comes with a little smoking effect. Yeah, Brynjar, his mouth opens and closes. That's pretty dope. Tons of hands, guys. But some of the more notable hands that I want to point out is each color hand comes with a cigarette. You know?
Oh, yeah. I love that.
Because, you know, he's smoking while he's playing cards.
I mean,
and speaking of cards,
that's ancient way, man.
Both hands come with playing cards. And they went so far as to even like put one hand has a blue deck and one hand has a red deck, which is pretty dope. So, yeah, let's put some of those hands on this guy.
So it's been a minute since I've opened a Savage Crucible figure. I got the Kickstarter, but the arms, like there's no visible joints. And that's kind of blowing me away here. Like there's no
nice.
That's insane. Look at this, guys. Like there's no, that's insane. I'm like, what the hell? Did not expect that. He also has cool chains, 2 different He's got cigarettes and cards. I love that. This guy has chain for his scabbard on his belt. This is a rad figure, man. Yeah, this is a rad figure.
They did that chain on the Shield of Dazera figure. They had that chain on the scabbard.
Okay.
And it's really, really cool. I love that.
This is a
that's a dope figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically sort of repaint mostly of the armor and the arms from the Jaeger figure, which was one of my favorites from Wave 2.
I have not opened that yet either, and I need to.
You have one?
Yes.
Oh, dude, it is so good.
Yeah, maybe I'll probably open it one of these shows coming up that we have. Sword fits perfect in there. Curtis says, I feel a new to Savage podcast coming from Schmerber. Maybe.
Yes. New to Savage.
I mean, Elric, I'm the most excited for that figure.
Of course. Yeah.
If I would have had that as a kid, I would have cried and died. So good, though. Really excellent detail in this figure. And he will look great on my Horseman shelf. Absolutely. He will fit just fine. I love the articulated. And was it you that put the dagger? Was that your idea or?
No, I think I saw it in one of the promo photos, or maybe they had it at the table like that. It wasn't my idea. I saw it and I just copied it because that's what I do. I copy shit.
No, I'm copying too. So they had the
Look
dagger.
at this suave mofo right here. Look at this guy.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I love
Sig says, "Can I have it?" If I had a second one, I would definitely give it to you, Sig.
Sig, if you need one, buddy, if you need one, I'm pretty sure he'll also be at Toylanta, and one of us can get you one, buddy.
Yeah, just reach out, dude. We got a friend network.
What I want to show you guys is because that's why I bought this extra set. So this is the Demon Heads pack that is made for Operation Monster Force. So it's made for this guy right here, the agent. It's called the Black Watch Agent Heads pack. So I bought this to go on this guy because I thought, well, let's have some fun with this agent, right? Like if we're gonna pop and swap. I love popping and swapping. It's like one of my favorite things. So this heads pack comes with 5 heads. Comes with this Agent Smith looking guy right here. It comes with this head right here, another blonde guy with glasses, shades on.
Very nondescript white guy.
We have, it looks like we have, if you want to go Shaft, we got a Sam Jackson looking head sculpt right here.
Oh, shit.
And the reason this really turned me on was these 2 demon heads. So you've got the demon neck, and then you can pop and swap either one of the demon heads if you want a bald demon or a demon with hair. And that's what I wanted, was to pop one of these demon heads on to see how that looked on here.
How about that?
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Yeah, man.
Comes with several so you're getting a lot of, I guess, of the Caucasian hands with the actual Black Watch agent. So this comes with the African American hands pack, and then some like black demon hands for the demon itself. And so I don't know the story there. I don't know if like a demon possesses one of the agents, but if you wanted a black demon with the green eyes in a suit, look at that. That's so weird.
Yeah, I like that.
It's kind of rad. If you're blue and you don't know what to do, you
wow, man.
put it on the red. Put it on the red. Every time that song comes on my radio, I audio clip it, I record it, and I send it to my buddy Scott. Because I cannot hear that song putting on the Ritz without thinking of Young Frankenstein.
As you shouldn't. You should.
And then here's my favorite demon head. It's the one with the hair. This looks a little more swigalicious. Little goblin.
Swigalicious.
Look at that little goblin. This guy is a lot of fun.
You say swig one more time, and
if you say it too many times, yeah, Terrence shows up. That's right.
Yeah.
So that's a load of fun right there.
Yeah, we got some good stuff. We opened some. This guy, he needs a little bit of heat, but he's moving good. I don't want to pose him too crazy. But a lot of
Chris called something here. He says, I don't like the blue and red cards with the spy. I wish they were the same. So you could have them playing the same game. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Encourages army building.
A lot of detail.
Yeah, that's a fantastic figure, dude. I love that figure so much. And the leather pants and the fur boots. There's just again, like Four Horsemen, that's smart parts reuse right there.
Smart parts reuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The demon possesses the agent. That's right. What radio station are you listening to that plays? I only listen. So I pay for Sirius XM radio in mine and my wife's car, and I listen to 2 channels only. That's it. Just 2. 80s on 8, which is where that song plays, and NBA radio. That's it. That's the only 2 stations that are ever on in my car.
I'm Spotify, and I make my own playlist.
Nice.
But I've got like an 80s. I've got 90s grunge and like 80s pop. There it is. Good figure, man. He is going up on my Four Horsemen shelf, and he's going to be looking good.
All right. Now that's going to bring us to, I didn't even play the video for our unboxing, our little intro, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to play one for our double down. Now that I think about it, I don't even think I played one for the
we were too excited. We were too excited.
All right. So we're going to do our ZoloCon 2026 recap. For me, it started out with arriving in Philly, my very first time, not only in Philly, but my first time in Pennsylvania as a whole. And, you know, they say Pennsylvanians are rude, but I know 2 of them. I know Brian and I know John, and I know Brian's wife and his daughter. They're all great people.
Great people.
The best. So I'm going to judge Philadelphia and Philly, Pennsylvania as a whole, and just say they're all great. They're all like Brian.
Mm-hmm.
I also love that they use their horns. I use my horn.
They really do. Yeah, they're very aggressive.
They love their horns.
You got to get out there.
Let's see.
Use that finger.
Yeah, he says CDs and FM for me.
I do love this.
Look at this crew right here. We've got the Mank. We've got Brian Carr. We've got Benny, me hiding in the back. Terrence, who was dressed as a pirate the entire weekend. I never saw him
literally
in pirate attire
the whole weekend.
Greg with all kinds of like new clothes that he's bought and like a rope.
Right.
I don't know what he's
with
holding. And then
pants
Omar
and shoes on.
There you go. I know. Check that out. That's very irregular. And then Omar looking like he's, you know, part of MS-13. Like, I love that. Look at that hardcore look he's giving you. Omar's such a sweet dude, and he's like so hardcore in that pose. Oh, Chris says my dad's family's from Philly. Lovable brutes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Omar looks like a wise guy or something. Like he
looks like he's you don't want to mess with
him. You talking to me? Are you talking to me?
There's your boy.
This is where I got my custom from Jay. He stopped in, and right after he gave me mine, he gave Hedgehog his, and they were both super, super awesome. So thanks to Jay for dropping off his ZoloCon.
I need to tell Jay I need one of those Legions Kings shirts. His wife is in charge of making them, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to hit them
you
up.
Need one for sure.
If we were not in line, we was eating. That's pretty much what we did. We were either in line waiting or eating. We've got, you know what, Greg, you are just a photogenic mofo. You know?
I beg to differ, Puppet Master.
No, you are so handsome. Look how handsome you are.
I don't think so, but thank you very much.
Okay, look at Brian.
We're all handsome in here. Look at Brian. Look at that smile. He literally looks like he does from the 3rd grade. I'm sure of it.
Okay, and then behind Brian,
that's our buddy Brendan. Yep, Brendan Higgins.
Who's that back there? I don't know the next 2 gents.
His name is Simone. Okay, he's around. I met him once or twice. Really handsome fellow. And then behind him is the Govier, the purple guy, Jeremy Govier. And then we got little Dylan back there.
Oh yeah, Dylan. That's right. Omar.
And then we got Omar. We got Detour, Steph, and then we got our main man there, Trevor, who was he brought his own toys and he was just like taking pictures and and checking them out.
This is the only time I saw Trevor. We hung out here while we were eating, and he was down there by me
He's
at
elusive.
one point.
Yeah,
and then he was gone. I never saw him again.
Yeah, gone. Yeah, he's there for 5 seconds and then he's out.
He dropped the smoke
he
bomb.
broke bread with us. He had
right.
food with us. What did he eat? I don't remember what he ordered. Do you?
He never eats.
Like
he doesn't
pizza or
eat
something?
anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he drinks all of his.
He's
like,
a vampire, right? Vampire.
Yeah, has everything liquefied and drinks it.
There you It's better on the gums, you know. It's easy on the gums.
Yeah. There you go.
We got Jay right there, and my boy. We got
me.
my boy Mark eating some delicious. And I had a slice or two, and that was good, man. It was like barbecue.
That's my favorite pizza. That's barbecue chicken pizza. That's the only pizza I ever need in my life. That's a $20 pizza, by the way. And I'm glad some people were there because I think Jay helped me finish it off. I couldn't take it, and so Jay showed up.
I had a bite too. I had
you
a
had
slice,
some,
and it was good. Yeah,
it's good stuff.
It was good stuff for sure.
Good times.
Trevor is a mass hallucination. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think he actually is real. If we weren't in line or eating, we were at the hotel playing with action figures every single night until the wee hours of the morn. And here we are breaking the female warrior, the legendary warrior. Look at Graham. He's so happy. It was cold that day. I had on my head.
I was so happy. I was so happy. This is us in line to get to the Horseman table. There was some drama there, but I won't even recount it. But I've got
you know what? You guys recounted the entire thing beautifully on Legion's Kings this past week. We don't even need to retread water, man. Like, go watch Legion Kings if you want to know what happened.
That's right. We got
yes.
We got
what?
Megatron and me. I was getting ready to leave, and I went out to the car to get something or put something away, and this guy was just like, boom, 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 boom. I mean, dude was like 6'5", 6'6", man, and I'm like, sorry, sir. Can I get a picture? He's like, yeah, man, and
he didn't even come to the con. This is just how he dresses.
Yeah, just walking by. Yeah, I mean, he was
going to the casino, playing
Attack
slots,
Cybertron or something. But it looked good. He looked good.
I want all of the Cybertronian credits.
Yeah, he looked good. Not as good as my basketball shorts, but
check those out.
He was
sharp. And your house slippers.
And
and your socks.
That's right. Hey, it was a long weekend, man. I was dressing for comfort. The pants and shoes were gone.
You got to.
I was trying to be comfortable. So, but it was beautiful weather too, right? It was like 50 something, or we got our boy Rocco. Rocco
was there. I didn't even notice, like, when Rocco, he was in line at the Four Horsemen line, and I was sitting at a table just relaxing, and he just yelled at me. He's like, "Hey, are you about to do a review?" And I was like, "Holy crap, that's Rocco!" But look at you. He jumped in there with the Legion's Kings, boy. All
my man had like a dress shirt and like loafers, and he had his little microphone thing, and the dude's just ridiculously handsome, man. Like,
yes,
I mean, just stupid
I couldn't look at him directly.
No, you can't look in those eyes. No,
you can't look at him directly.
I'm like this guy. He shouldn't be playing with toys. He should have some, some babes on his arms. And
I mean, he's MCU canon. Like we shouldn't. Yeah, we shouldn't.
Exactly.
We did hang out and talk quite a bit, and he's agreed to like graciously come on our show. So we can't wait to have him on. We'll have him on Double Jointed one day, which is really cool. But the Legion Kings right there. Yeah, I need me one of them shirts. Hey,
Curtis
another
says,
celebrity.
Man, that almost had a little tear in the eye. Oh, Curtis is proud of us for sheathing the toes. Yeah, I don't think we went out with sandals, did we? I
didn't bring flip flops. It was. I
got
Brian kept sending us like weather updates all week. He's like, it's gonna be 20 degrees. I'm like, well, I guess the flip flops are staying here in Florida. Yeah. We were getting ready to get on the elevator, and then here he comes from one of the rooms, and he was like, "Hey, wait, look what shirt I'm wearing." And
I was just like, this guy, man, this guy. So thank you to CB for sport. It was probably like at the bottom of his drawer. And
it's the last thing he had to wear.
The last thing. He's like, "Oh, it's a cool black shirt." And then he's like, "Oh shit." But he wore it. So I was in love with that.
I think this was our first picture together after we made it from the airport. You guys picked me up, thankfully.
Yeah.
And We made it to Brian's house, and so I think we were unloading the cars. Me hanging out with Jordan, and then these two rascals in the background. Look at peeking over my shoulder is you in a fisherman's hat.
Yeah, there's a lot
here,
of juice.
Dennis
in this,
Derby and Van.
Yeah, a lot of juice in this picture right here, man.
There's so much juice.
Yeah,
in this picture.
That was awesome.
I just heard the dreaded plastic sound of.
Oh, you dropped something. Oh man,
what it was. Oh, there it was. A hand. There we go.
You know, it's always a hand.
Always a hand.
But you were dressed very warm.
I was, dude. I'm comfortable.
And then here is charisma. Nikki. Look at all this charisma in this picture. Just raw, amazing energy coming from.
So Dennis, as soon as the three of us met
Nikki and you, just awesome.
You guys picked me up from the airport, and then we went and immediately met Brett and Dennis Derby at the hotel, and then went and had lunch, the five of us, and that was a wonderful lunch, man. What a great group of guys.
Thanks to Brian for
and then Nikki, so awesome. Nikki and Dennis they're like Batman and Robin. They're the dynamic duo.
Great people.
There's the Three Musketeers, and you know what Greg is doing right there? He's whistling.
I'm like 2 orders of French fries, please.
Yeah,
looks like I had a hot dog that I was getting busy with.
I keep floating around this figure from Creative Beast Studios.
I want one.
I do not need it. It's called I think it's called their Frost Dragon. I don't need it. But
230, 240.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up buying this fucking thing. I just know it. I have nowhere to put it.
Which one's more, Robo Skull or this? Which one costs more?
Oh, Robo Skull for sure.
It does. Okay.
I want to say all in on the Robo Skull, but I also got the 2 add-on packs as well. I want to say that Robo Skull and this all together was like 400. It's a lot, dude. I don't remember exactly what I paid for it, but there's like 2 add-on kits you can get for it, and you get all that stuff.
This dragon is gorgeous. Even that girl behind you is like,
look at her. Crap. Like everybody, I pulled it off the table, and then look at the guys. Look at that little girl.
Yeah, those 2 guys over there. They're just like in awe. They're just
they're like, oh, he's touching it. Yeah. I forgot the guy's name, but the guy that's always working their table with that massive chain around his neck with the mohawk.
Is that the big dude?
The big dude. Yeah.
He looks like he's
like a professional wrestler.
American. What was that show?
American Gladiators.
American Gladiators. Yes.
Or American Ninja Warrior. Which one? Either one.
Gladiators. He looked like
he was taking a look at my little man purse. I have a little. That's my merce.
Oh.
I'm gonna end up buying this damn thing. I just know it.
Me too, man. It's gonna be a race. Who's gonna buy one
first? Chris Chaotic. Okay.
That sounds like a wrestling name, but I buy that. He looks like a Chris.
Oh, Tidy, they're checking out. That's what happens when you buy this Frost Dragon. It automatically makes your ass like bootylicious. That's what happens.
Yeah, they're looking at the butt.
Yeah, that's like you open the matrix of leadership to light our darkest hour. Yeah, that thing is.
Yeah,
that thing is so dope. God damn.
Yeah. I know
it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. There's me and Rocco hanging out. Look at that tattoo on his chest. I thought it was chest hair. I told you I wasn't looking.
He's got a tattoo. What is it?
Yeah, I told you I wasn't looking directly at him.
I think it's like Creative Realms. Is it Creative Realms that he's got on his? It could be
Skeletron.
Big Skeletron.
We don't have a lot of pictures in here of tables, but here's one from the Savage Crucible booth. This guy right here, I don't remember his name, but this is going to be the Toylanta exclusive. It's kind of like a different colorway of the Nashorn figure. It's absolutely beautiful. You've got 3 different heads. One of the heads, the face is kind of like melted away, and there's like some black light reactive painting underneath, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to get this at Toylanta. Speaking of Jay's wife, here she is in her legendary warrior cosplay. So hey, if you're watching, and I know you are, Red Sonja Official LLC. Break out the sue papers, get your lawyer on the horn, and send a cease and desist over to the Waters household, because she was rocking it. And look at me.
She looked great.
Look how sexy I am. I've got a Monster Energy drink.
I didn't want to say
anything. I've got the 4 Horsemen RPG shirt on. That Skeletron hat. Man. Hell yeah.
delightful.
Oh, look how
The
delicious
Mank
I am.
and Nikki says it's Naraka, and Nikki says full reveal next week.
Nice. Naraka. I
And
love
speaking
that. What a name.
of amazing people, artists, we've got Eric, who is Eric Miller.
Oh yeah.
Has
Look at
joined us
that.
very late.
No,
Very
man.
late, young man.
You're
but
like
you're
a
on
wizard.
time. You're on time.
You arrive precisely when you mean to. Then okay, so
Break it
I
down.
have the best friends, man. So I want to say this was Sunday morning.
Yes.
Brett said we had to be in line early if we wanted a third legendary warrior, and I wanted a third legendary warrior.
Was he right?
And he was right. He was right. Now, who I want to pay special attention to this is Rob Zamora, because this is what it took for me to get your figure, Rob. I had to be up at like 5 o'clock Sunday. We had to be in line by like 6:30. I think we were there for like 6:30 or something like that. And I am exhausted because the night before, I think we were up at like until like 1 or 2. I'm an old man. I turned 50 in like 2 weeks. So I'm not cut out for this going to bed at 2, getting up at 5 mess. So we're in a casino. I'm up against an ATM and I go to sleep. And you fuckers put this sign.
I was sitting right next to you. I had a chair that I had dragged. But let me just say about Mark. Mark works from home, and my boy is used to his naps. And so at previous Legions cons, he would be like, "Hey guys, I need to take a nap." And so me and Brian actually had conversations about Mark before Mark flew out. Like, what are we going to do about naps? Is he going to be able to, we don't have a room at the hotel, or do we need to drive Mark back to Brian's house to have him get some rest? So it was factors. We got to take care of our boy Mark. He is an artist, and we need to make sure that he is rested.
I kept my sign.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna frame it. I'm gonna frame it and
should.
hang it in the office.
You should.
But you fuckers, I think this was Terrence did this, put a little cup.
Yeah,
somebody
he got
donated
the cup
$1. And then Greg stole my fucking dollar. this asshole.
I mean, he's
stole
asleep. I'm going for it, man. Figure
man,
money.
I was gonna go play the slots with that dollar.
Man, more figures for sure. But yeah, that was a blast. We waited for 4 hours to get a couple of legendary warriors. So people that are angry that they didn't get one, you got to pay the price. You've got to pay the iron price. You got to go and wait your turn to get the figure. It's not just like, oh, I'm just going to walk in leisurely and grab one. No. And same thing with Savage Crucible. Same thing with Valaverse. That stuff went. So if you really want these figures, get there early and grab them. That's all there is to it, man.
Some of my besties from over at Savage Crucible. We got Rob Post and Nikki. I love these guys so much. Joe V running the game on Sunday, showing everybody how to play the Mythic Legions role-playing game. And then I love the Savage Crucible guys. This is not my picture. I don't know who took this, but Nikki posted it. But it said, "Please buy my action figures. I'm not built for OnlyFans."
And they had a massage table, right? Like they had massage people, or
they did, like, Rob has them follow him to shows, man. That's how he rolls, dude. I think Eric says the Savage Crucible cat figure was killer. So since you just arrived, I wanted to. Yeah, I have it here. Let me show you. So this was from Creative Beast Studios, Eric. This is the Smilodon. This is the package it comes in. I already opened it earlier. They had a black one that came out, and then they have this one. And I think Nikki got this one and painted it. So if you saw that cat at the Savage Crucible table, that's a custom paint job by Nikki.
Or maybe he might have been talking about this figure too. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry, Eric. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Nikki's like, it's absolutely necessary. We're all getting old. Yes,
for sure.
That's not the first show, by the way, that I've seen Rob have a masseuse at the show. Like that's
genius.
It's absolutely brilliant because
nice thumbs. Get some thumbs into that back.
Oh yeah. Sorry, he meant the one that you have. Yeah, the links. Yeah. Absolutely. Let's see here.
It's an awesome
This
figure,
was
Eric. Very cool figure, Eric.
so. Speaking of naps, on Sunday we were only at the show until about 12:30 or so, and then Greg had to leave and get back on the road to. Oh, I forgot to post your photo of. I didn't put that in here. I should have. The police photo. I missed out. I forgot to put that on here. Greg was in such a hurry to get home. He got pulled over by the police for speeding in a work zone in PA. But we left about 12:30, made it back to Brian's house, and then I promptly went and took like a 3-hour nap. I was dead. I was
3 hours.
Tired. Dude, I was out.
That's like half of my sleep for overnight. Wow.
No, man, no way. And then when I woke up, Brian was downstairs in his kitchen and he was just tearing into his Rising Suns and various sundry action figures. So I got to play with Rising Suns. This was my ZoloCon box right there.
That tape job.
Yeah, look at that.
Beautiful.
And
beautiful
boxed
tape.
that up. And that's what thanks to Terrence, I checked this box at the airport for $35 instead of trying to ship it home. It would have been over $100. This was my only travel figure. I brought the Yeti from the God Beast Glyos figures. Brian's yard was a mix of snow, ice, and beautifully green grass. It was crazy. It was pretty wild. The snow was melting, but I got one pic of this in the snow. And then this was Brian dropping me off at the airport. And that's all she wrote. That is all she wrote. And that was a wrap on the trip.
Real quick, on the way home, I had about 12 hours. So I punched in as I left ZoloCon. I said goodbye to everybody, hugs, and then hopped in the car. And it's about 11-ish hours. And it said I would get there at my house by like 10:15. So I'm like, okay, no problem. I know I got to stop for gas and restroom or a little food or something. So I know it's going to get a little bit later. So I'm driving and it's, I've got podcasts and I've got audio books and stuff like that. And my bros worried about me. I got a call from Jackie and I was about 2.5 hours till I get home. I got a call from Jackie. I'm talking to Trevor a little bit, and then my boy Mark calls me, and so I had an hour and a half. It said arrival time midnight, like 12:15. I had to be at work the next day at 6 a.m. And so Mark called me. I had an hour and a half left, right? So I'm driving, and me and Mark are just jibber jabbing about the good time that we had, and we talked. I think Mark, we talked what 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 or 40, something
about 30
like that.
minutes.
Yeah.
And so I hang up, and I don't even know if I told you this, Mark. So I hang up.
I heard this story Tuesday night on Legion King.
Okay. I hang up, and I'm like, let me check the map here. And it says arrival time 1:45 a.m. So I had totally missed my off ramp talking to Mark and was like near Chicago. I had like totally passed. Like I just kept on going. I was just on and on to the break of dawn. And I'm like, what the hell happened? Like X-Files? Did I like misplace time or something? So like I had to like do like the turnaround on the interstate, where the emergency cars are. And I turned and I made a U-turn and I started to go that way. And it changed the time dramatically. But I was still an hour and a half later than what I was supposed to get home.
I'm so sorry.
I got 3 hours sleep. That whole week was crap. I was wasted. So I opened literally nothing. These figures here that are probably the first and only things that I've opened since I've been home. But it was totally worth it. Brett, all of my friends, Brian, Mark, everyone that was there, amazing time. Wonderful to see everybody. So many hugs. Me and Mark, when I saw him, I just gave him I heard bones creaking. I just like hugged the poop right out of him. And I love these guys.
Well, we're so close. You and I, we talk every single day. We see each other every Saturday for this show, but it's not the same as being in person. And before ZoloCon, we're only seeing each other at Legion's Con. So it's like one time a year. And so, yeah. And then I love Zolo. I've never been before. This was my first year going. It was a big deal for me. It's a wonderful show. One of my favorites. I definitely want to go back every year as long as, Brian lives there and we have a place to stay. Man, that makes it so much easier. But man, like, yeah, dude, it's like, I don't get to see it that often. And so when I do, it's like 4 months after Legion's Con. So it's like, just as you're really starting to miss your bros, then you get to go see them again. And there's so many people there from Legion's Con. So many people. It's, same crowd. It's a wonderful show. I love where it is. It's in this big resort hotel and casino. Casino's on the first floor. This is on the basement.
Stardust.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great show, and I'm glad I got invited, and I'm glad I could go, and I'm glad I could stay with Brian and his lovely family. And yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. Pickle D says I would. My daughter was going up to bed and told me that she heard Mark talking in the next room late Sunday night, so I must have been Greg. Yeah, she said I thought he went to bed early. Yeah, I was. I think I pulled a Daredevil comic book off his son's shelf, and I was reading that to try to just settle down and get ready for bed. And then I was like, no, I need to call Greg because I need to check and make sure he's not falling asleep. I was worried about you. I don't want anybody to.
We're like the two boys that, if we had walkie talkies, if we were neighbors, we would have the walkie talkies. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
nothing. What are you doing?
Nothing. Good. Let's do nothing.
I'm like that with Brett too. Like Brett, I was asking him this morning, what are you doing? He's like, I don't know. Getting high and playing with toys. I'm like, there you go.
Pickle D, you would love to go to a con one day. Dude, where do you live? I'm sure there's a con near you, unless it's the Midwest.
Bavaria. Yes, that's my buddy.
Real?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Legionnaires will travel. Yeah, man.
We got to get Stefan to Legion's Con. He would.
I wonder if your friend, what's her name? Your friend from Poland.
Oh, Annie
and
Michelle.
I wonder if she would know if any cons out that way. I don't know how far Poland is from Bavaria, but
no, she lives in London. Her and
okay,
Michelle live in London. So
okay, she's just from Poland.
Yes.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Yeah.
Pickle D lives for the beer is wonderful.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, I just saw Pickle D. He makes these beautiful diodes, and he sent one to. I got one, and he sent one to Cloud Foxwell of this tavern, and it's gorgeous. So, Stefan, keep up the good work, man. You're doing amazing work, man. Great guy too.
All right.
What a show, man.
I think
what a show.
That's the show right there, man. That's it. That's everything. That's our recap. Next week, you're going to be showing off what you got from ZoloCon.
Sure.
In the coming weeks, I know that we're going to have our buddy Elijah on the show. He's got a special guest lined up, which I'll talk to you about later. I just found out about before the show went live. And we've got a lot of really cool stuff coming up. You're going to be in ToyCon, New Jersey in a couple weeks. Then I will be
April.
Oh, no, it's in April. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so it looks like my show is
MuskyCon in 13 days. And then yours is that next weekend at
Toylanta's the next weekend. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the weekend before Toylanta, I'll need a replacement. So I'll hit up one of my buddies and see what we can do. And then, man, that's it. Thank you guys for hanging out for this long show. Thank you to Brian for that super chat. That was super swell of you, bro.
Thank you all.
Brian's just a great.
He is.
Yeah. And if you ever get a chance to make it up to Zolo, it is one of the best shows. It's a great show. And with that, we'll, hey, do you have what you got going on this week before we say goodbye? We need to know where we can catch you.
Yeah, New to Mythics live is tomorrow, 9 a.m. We got some good guests. And then I do have another podcast, yet another one. It's about paranormal stuff. So check that out. It's called At Night Tripper. So Night Tripper is the name of the paranormal podcast. You didn't know that? I thought I told you.
No. When did this happen?
I'm like 5th episode. I've had little G on there. Nate Barch wants to do one. So we're talking ghosts and UFOs and all kinds of stuff, man. Come on, check it out. Check it out.
All right. Where is that? Is that on your channel?
Yes.
On the New to Mythics channel?
No, it's a different channel. It's called the Night Tripper. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's in. Well, I was gonna say it's on my Facebook, dude, but I forgot you're not on.
I'm not on Facebook. Yeah.
I'll put a link in the. And Curtis, how many is that? That's Legion Kings, New to Mythic Lie, Night Tripper. It's only 4. Oh, and double jointed, so it's 5. So that's like 8 less than you, I think, at least. So no, no, I don't have you beat. No, sir. No, sir. Anyways, I love you guys.
Yep.
And
we'll see you. We'll see you next weekend.
Yeah. See you next time.
Later.